What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you've logged into GTA Online this week, you might have noticed something's in the air. And no, it's not just the smog from the city, it is that 420 spirit. And Rockstar is celebrating in a big way. This week, we are looking at some insane bonuses on everyone's favorite herbal enterprise, the weed business. We're talking 2x GTA money and RP on weed sell missions, and huge discounts on properties and upgrades. Now, a lot of you might have slept on the weed farm. Usually compared to coke or meth, it is not the king of the MC businesses, but during weeks like this, it becomes a gold mine. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how to maximize your profits during this 2x event. We're covering the best location to buy, the solo sell strategies, and let's go get that money. Alright, first things first, if you don't own a weed business yet, or you own one in a terrible location, now is time to move. Thanks for the weekly update. The weed farm business and their upgrades are 40% off. There are 4 locations to choose from: Sanchiansky, Mount Chiliad, Elysian Island, and downtown Vinewood. The downtown Vinewood is a decent location. It's close to the freeway for easy sell missions for the motorcycle, the single vehicle delivery, and the trash trucks. However, you are further away from the helicopters and the seaplanes. So which one do you buy? I highly recommend going with the Sanchiansky mountain range location. Why? It costs the least, and it's friendly for new players. It sits right next to the main highway for when you're doing sell missions, and it's also out in the middle of the desert, so you'll less likely be griefed out in the middle of the desert than in downtown Vinewood. Alright, you also want to own the Smoke on the Water business as well for 850k. This is so you'll get a 35% bonus for your weed sell missions. So make sure you own Smoke on the Water. If not, get it this week. It'll literally pay itself off with one sell mission. Now listen to me carefully. Do not run this business without the upgrades. You need to buy the equipment and staff upgrades. They're also on discount this week for 40% off, so max that out immediately. This ensures your product turns into high quality weed faster and uses supplies more efficiently. And make sure you purchase supplies while the business is on 2x. Do not source supplies. It's just a waste of time. With a fully upgraded weed business, the sale missions for the Blaine County is 567,000, and for the sale missions for the city, it is $850,000 this week. Make sure you choose the city. Alright, now to go over the different sale vehicles for the weed business. First off, we have trash trucks, everyone's favorite. There are only 3 with 5 drops each, and it's a pretty boring drive to the city to drop off the trash. A pro tip: you do not have to slow down when the yellow circle comes up. You can just smash the drop trash button and you'll just drive right on through. Hopefully you get something a little bit better than the trash trucks, but I seem to get them all the time. Also, another pro tip, if you drive facing backwards, none of the traffic in front of you will spawn. So all you have to do is just do this and you'll maintain your fast speed all the way down the highway. Alright, next up is motorcycles. There's two variations. There's the one where you drive to a back of a truck in 4 different locations, or you get this one where it's a sting operation, and pretty much you just lose the cops and you go to one singular location, so it's pretty easy to go back and forth. After that, you have the single vehicle mission. This one's pretty much the easiest one. There's one where you get high, which is a little more difficult, or you get the one that's just a plain one drop location with some enemies. Now for the high one, just make sure you down 5 beers before hopping into the vehicle, and it is a pretty easy drive from there. Next up, it's the boats. Alright, the dinghies. These are probably the easiest sail missions. You get a bonus for doing it in a timely fashion. So you'll actually be making over $1 million this week if you get the boats. Per vehicle, so you can easily make about $870,000 or so. So it's pretty easy. Alright, next up is the seaplanes or dodos. These are my least favorite. It is probably the most boring 25-30 minutes of my life. I'd rather get everything else than the dodos. Pretty much you have to maintain a certain altitude, which is slow altitude, so you can never gain enough speed to go fast, and they're also dodos. My least favorite plane in the entire game. Alright, to sum it up, buy the Sanchansky Wheat Farm at 40% off. Buy supplies, do not steal them. Sell small batches if you want to be solo, but I say sell the whole thing. And abuse the 2x while it lasts. This event won't be here forever. Log in, get that money, and expand that empire. Let me know in the comments what your biggest sell mission profit has been this week. And if this video has helped you, drop a like and subscribe for more GTA money guides. Peace out and happy 420.